Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Tonight we delve into the unknown, into the heart of darkness where nature reveals its most terrifying face. A place where the familiar becomes sinister, where the air we breathe transforms into a harbinger of dread. We've scoured the annals of history, delved into the chilling accounts of those who survived the unthinkable, to bring you 3 real-life horror stories. These aren't your campfire tales, my friends. These are the documented, bone-chilling accounts of bizarre weather events that spiraled into nightmares. So dim the lights, turn up the volume, and prepare yourself. Tonight we journey into the chilling depths of weather-induced terror. London, 1952. A bustling metropolis, unaware of the silent terror creeping in with the fog. It started subtly, a blanket of fog settling over the city. But this was different. This fog was alive, pulsing with a sinister energy. The air grew thick, heavy, a yellow-tinged miasma seeping through every crack. The sun was swallowed, turning midday into an eerie twilight. Streets echoed with the shuffling feet of those brave enough to venture out. Visibility dropped to mere feet. People coughed, their lungs burning with each breath. The fog was a living entity, slowly suffocating the city. The smell was a noxious cocktail of sulfur, coal smoke, and something metallic. It clung to the back of your throat, a constant reminder of the invisible enemy. Transportation ground to a halt. Cars sat abandoned, ghostly silhouettes in the yellow haze. Even the River Thames lay dormant, choked by the dense smog. Hospitals overflowed, their corridors echoing with the rasping coughs of the afflicted. Doctors worked tirelessly, but the smog was relentless. The city was shrouded in a cloak of fear. Whispers of a plague spread like wildfire. The fog had become a tangible manifestation of their deepest fears. The days blurred into one another. The silence was broken only by the hacking coughs and the mournful wails of ambulance sirens. Livestock perished in droves. Birds fell from the sky, their lifeless bodies littering the streets. The smog seeped into homes, turning everyday life into a surreal nightmare. People sealed their windows, desperate to keep the menace at bay. The fog was insidious, all-encompassing. Even the criminals were cowed by the oppressive atmosphere. The fog had become a great equalizer. And then, as suddenly as it arrived, the fog began to lift. A sliver of blue sky peeked through the oppressive haze. The city, weak and wounded, slowly began to breathe again. The great smog claimed thousands of lives, a stark reminder of the devastating power of nature. But it also revealed the resilience of the human spirit. The city rebuilt, the scars of the smog slowly fading with time, but the memory of that week lingered long after the fog had cleared. 1908. The dawn breaks over the remote Tunguska region of Siberia. The air is crisp, the sky a canvas of pristine blue, the silence of the taiga broken only by the gentle whisper of the wind through the trees. Unbeknownst to the scattered inhabitants of this isolated land, a celestial traveler hurls towards Earth, its trajectory set on a collision course with this tranquil corner of the globe. At approximately 8:17 a.m. local time, the sky erupts. A blinding flash, brighter than 1,000 suns, illuminates the Siberian wilderness, instantly turning night into day. The earth trembles, a deafening roar, a cosmic thunderclap reverberates through the taiga, echoing for hundreds of miles. Imagine, my friends, the terror of witnessing this event. A searing heat, as if the very air itself was on fire, washes over the land. Trees, some over 100 feet tall, are snapped like twigs, their trunks scorched and stripped bare by the unimaginable force. The indigenous Evenki people, nomadic reindeer herders who called this vast wilderness home, are thrown from their feet, their tents ripped apart by the shockwave. Some are blinded by the flash, others rendered deaf by the deafening roar. The explosion, estimated to be 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima, flattens an area of over 800 square miles. Millions of trees, once proud sentinels of the taiga, lie scattered like matchsticks, pointing away from the epicenter of the blast. The shockwave circles the globe twice. Seismographs in distant lands record the tremors. The night sky, even as far away as Europe, is illuminated by an eerie, pulsating glow, a ghostly reminder of the cataclysm that has unfolded in the Siberian wilderness. But the most perplexing aspect of the Tunguska event, as it came to be known, is the lack of a definitive impact crater. Theories abound, each more unsettling than the last. Was it a meteor, an asteroid, or something else entirely? Some speculate it was a small black hole passing through the Earth, leaving devastation in its wake. Others whisper of alien spacecraft, their engines malfunctioning, causing a catastrophic explosion in the atmosphere. Scientific expeditions to the blast site only deepen the mystery. The vegetation shows strange mutations, growing at an accelerated rate as if infused with an unknown energy. Animals, those that survived the initial blast, display unusual behavior, becoming aggressive, disoriented, as if driven mad by an unseen force. The Tunguska event remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. The silence of the Siberian wilderness, once a source of tranquility, now whispers of the unknown, of the unimaginable forces that lurk in the depths of space. The indigenous Evenki people, their ancient traditions shattered by the event, refused to return to the area, believing it to be cursed. Even today, over a century later, the Tunguska event serves as a chilling reminder of the awesome power of the universe and the vulnerability of our small planet in the face of cosmic forces we barely comprehend. The tiger, slowly reclaiming the land, bears the scars of that fateful day. The Tunguska event stands as a testament to the destructive potential of the cosmos, a stark reminder that even in the remotest corners of our planet, we are not immune to the capricious whims of the universe. The year is 1934. America, already grappling with the Great Depression, faces a new horror, the Black Blizzard. A monstrous dust storm born from the parched earth of the Dust Bowl rises from the heartland, casting a suffocating shadow over the nation. Imagine, my friends, a wall of darkness stretching from horizon to horizon, blotting out the sun, turning day into night. The air, thick with the taste of dirt and despair, fills your lungs, each breath a struggle for survival. The wind, a howling beast unleashed, whips the dry topsoil into a frenzy, creating a swirling vortex of dust that swallows everything in its path. Homes, farms, entire towns vanish beneath the suffocating blanket of darkness. Visibility drops to zero. People caught outdoors stumble blindly, their clothes, their skin, their very souls coated in a thick layer of grime. The dust seeps into everything, infiltrating homes, contaminating food and water supplies. Children, their eyes wide with terror, cough uncontrollably, their small lungs struggling to breathe in the dust-choked air. Parents, their faces etched with fear and desperation, try in vain to shield their children from the relentless onslaught. Livestock, caught in the open, panic, their bellows of terror lost in the howling wind. Birds, their delicate respiratory systems overwhelmed, fall from the sky, their lifeless bodies adding to the surreal and terrifying landscape. The dust storm, a biblical plague of dust and despair, rages for days, stripping the topsoil, burying crops and suffocating everything in its path. The once fertile heartland of America is transformed into a desolate wasteland. The psychological toll is immense. The darkness, the isolation, the constant fear of suffocation push people to the brink of madness. The Black Blizzard becomes a symbol of despair, a physical manifestation of the hardships faced by a nation already on its knees. Hospitals overflow with patients suffering from dust pneumonia, their lungs clogged with the fine particles of the storm. Doctors, overwhelmed and ill-equipped to deal with the crisis, can only watch helplessly as many succumb to the deadly dust. The Black Blizzard leaves a scar on the American psyche, a chilling reminder of the destructive power of nature and the fragility of human existence. The Dust Bowl era becomes a cautionary tale, a stark warning about the consequences of environmental neglect. The images from that time are haunting farmers, their faces weathered and worn, staring in disbelief at their buried fields. Children, their eyes peeking out from makeshift dust masks, their innocence lost in the swirling dust. The black blizzard eventually subsides, leaving behind a trail of destruction and despair. But the dust, a silent witness to the devastation, lingers, a constant reminder of the day the sky turned black and America choked on its own soil. The Dust Bowl era serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of humanity and the environment. The Black Blizzard, a terrifying manifestation of that connection, stands as a testament to the power of nature to unleash chaos and the resilience of the human spirit to endure and rebuild. Thank you for braving these harrowing tales with us tonight. It's a chilling reminder that even in a world increasingly dominated by technology, nature's fury remains unpredictable, untamable. Which of these bizarre weather events left you with the most uneasy feeling? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to share your own encounters with the strange and unexplained. Until next time, my friends, remember to keep your eyes on the skies, but most importantly, keep them open to the mysteries that surround us. Sleep well if you can.